Jinger reflects on childhood memories with cousin Amy. On a recent episode of her podcast with husband Jeremy Jinger formerly Duggar, opened up about childhood memories growing up near her cousin Amy. We lived next to a church that eventually expanded, and I remember they were interested in our property for a while, Jinger, 31, recalled. We were surrounded by open land, and they just wanted that one little piece right in between. Jinger shared that her cousin Amy attended a school across the street from their home. At the time, the Duggar family had just moved into a new home known by fans as the Big House, shortly after the birth of their seventh child. She would come over sometimes, or if we saw her at the playground, we'd call out her name, Jinger said with a laugh. I think once or twice, she even made her way across the street to our house during recess. While Jinger and her 18 siblings were homeschooled, Amy was raised in a different household with a different approach to daily life. Amy, now 38, is the daughter of Dina Duggar and Terry Jordan. Dina, unlike Jinger's parents, had a more flexible parenting style. Over the years, Amy has been known for her upbeat and candid personality. During an early appearance on the family's former reality show, she shared lighthearted takes on her upbringing compared to her cousins. Amy married Dylan King in 2015, and they welcomed their son, Daxton, in 2019. The family still lives in Arkansas, where Amy occasionally sees cousins like Jill and Jessa. Though Jinger now lives in California with her husband and their children, the extended family remains connected. We're all on our own paths now, Amy said in a 2020 interview. I'm grateful for where I am. Things look different, but I truly wish my family well. It's nice to be in a good place. Recently, when Amy shared news about her husband Dylan's health challenges, her cousins, including Jinger, Jill, and Jessa, offered words of support online. Despite the physical distance between them, it's clear the cousins still share care and concern for each other as they navigate adulthood and family life in their own ways. Jinger reflects on growing up with cousin Amy and finding her own path. On a recent episode of her podcast with husband Jeremy Jinger nee Duggar, looked back on her childhood and the memories she shared with cousin Amy, offering a glimpse into a unique chapter of their family's history. We lived next to the First Baptist Church of Springdale, and at some point, they wanted to expand, Jinger, 31, recalled. They were interested in the property for a long time. We were kind of tucked in between open fields, and our home sat right in the middle of it all. While the Duggar home was filled with a large family and a structured homeschooling environment, Jinger noted that her cousin Amy, who lived nearby and attended a traditional Christian school across the road, had a somewhat different experience.